Seeing some of the things that today's life is bringing us.
Yes.
USA unaligned with Western Europe, unannounced fighting in Venezuela and East
Let's put
Pacific.
that first slide up. Life is.
Yes, that's the one. Land of the free and home of the brave. Well, that land of that's free as long as politicians are not offended. Land of the free, home of the brave, but who's really brave when those offended politicians threaten your life's work, and your family? Next slide, please, because you can't joke about politicians
The
with
second one
Jimmy
is.
Kimmel. That's all right. Stay right there. I can't joke about politicians as long as Jimmy Kimmel is still not broadcasting to Oregon, Washington, D.C., Washington State, or Baltimore. I watched him last night. It was the best show I've ever seen him do. And he had the largest audience he has ever had, ever. To see him tear Lion 44.5 a new one, because they did not shortstop at all on him. They went all the way there. And again, the government is trying to do, the next slide, please. The government is trying to do less and less for more and more people. And the main problem is these are primarily poor pink people who are suffering. They're the ones that are getting thrown out of their houses, unable to eat, no jobs because of all these other things that we're about to get into. And our president, oh my God, is a convicted felon with a diagnosis of malignant narcissism who is trying not to be associated with a dead child abuser, even though he has himself has been
Imagine
charged
that.
in more than 20 sexual assaults and been convicted of sexual battery and fraud. This is a man leading this nation? Oh my God. It shows you who this nation really is. And his solution to all the stuff that I told you about was tariffs that increase the cost of needed products and items, but still fall back on racism and fear. When countries like South Korea
Imagine that.
invest in the United States of America and bring billions of dollars here to this country, and new items like electric car parts and production to America, until some racist pink female decided that she was going to call all of these Korean workers who were here to train Americans to run Korea's factory. But no, due to this pink female who's running for office, I'm not going to say her name, they were all arrested. 400 and some odd South Koreans were arrested. And their government sent planes to take them all back home. And they totally abandoned teaching Americans how to make electric car batteries so that the production would occur here rather in South Korea, which is what Line 44.5 and all his Republican allies said they were trying to do by putting all these tariffs on, to get people to, rather than make them in their countries and send them here, to make them here. That was what he said was the reason for the tariffs. But if that's the reason for the tariffs, why are you sending people to jail who's doing what you said you wanted them to do? And believe me, it is not ending here, because the president of South Korea, who talked with Line 44.5 about a month before his people were all arrested, said that $2.5 billion investment that he was making in making those electric cars here will have to be revisited. So how many thousands of Americans are not going to have a life they want to live because of Line 44.5 and the stuff that he has done that were supposed to be supporting Americans? Okay, Mick, what you want me to do?